Alright, hey guys, this is Grimlok, and today I'm going to be doing a few videos. I won't call them tutorials because I'm not going to tell you everything to do, but I'm going to try to highlight just some of the main points of some fights, hopefully to help some people out who are maybe having trouble with some certain monsters. So on this one, I'm going to be hunting a Gobul. In the flooded forest, usually you will first find him room 3 or 4, more typically 4, but it's easiest just to start in 3 and then go 3 to 4. And for Gobul, I like to use a hammer best against him, and I'll show you guys why that is when I get to him. But let's first get to him. And if you're wondering why I've got a webcam and all that stuff going on, it's because I'm actually streaming, and I'm just going to be taking clips out of this and uploading them to YouTube. Gobul is, of course, a primarily underwater fight. Sounds like he's in here. Yep, there he is. So he starts out underground. Anyways, now the reason I like to use hammer on him is, as you can see, the lantern. That is his supreme weak point, and it's extremely weak to impact damage, which hammer is. And the reason I like to use hammer is, you'll see how far it sticks out in front of him. It's really easy to get charge shots. So what I like to do is let him use an attack and have a charge shot ready. Like that. I'll try to prepare a charge shot for when he turns towards me. Boom, there you go. Just waiting for it. Does a ton of damage. It's extremely safe. So just do that over and over for most of the fight. Bam, just like that. Not charging shots, just make sure to keep going on the sides. Stay out of the front of them, and for the most part, you can stay pretty safe. You're running a little bit too early. It takes a little bit of time for his lantern to come down into range after his turn, so give a little bit of time. Turn around. Boom. He's mad, and another reason I like to use impact weapons is because when he's mad like that, he's got his spines out on his back, and then he takes much more damage from impact damage than cutting. And you can super power through it even though it bounces the sharpness too. The strategy stays pretty much the same. Just prepare charge shots. Be able to get charge shots ready in time for his turn, so with that, just gotta be patient. This is actually pretty good opportunity when he does that dash, because he turns right around. Sometimes he can catch you off guard. It's okay though. Now obviously one of the main cons of using the hammer and you're by yourself is you're not going to be able to cut his tail off. It is removable, but also you can't do it with blunt weapons, so there's no reason not to use a hammer, but I feel like the benefit of using a hammer defeats that, especially if you don't need whatever comes from his tail. So we're just chasing the 3 and keep doing our thing. Now as far as what breaks on him, pretty much the only thing that'll break is his lantern, and you can also cut off his tail. That's all you really need to worry about. throws his lantern. So, guys, you might have noticed right at the start of the fight, he did like a flash attack that stunned me. He can't do that anymore if his lantern broke, so that's another positive thing about breaking that as soon as possible. Now, one important distinction to make is when you hit his lantern, that doesn't do KO damage to him. His lantern doesn't count as his head, so you can still hit him in the head, which is he's not as weak to that, but it still deals good damage. So, if you're a little bit close and you hit his head instead of his lantern, it's not a big deal. Here's Matt again, signified by the spikes coming out of his back. Since this is low rank and I'm actually in G rank gear, he's going to be dead pretty quick here. I believe that was him limping away. So, in the flooded forest, usually he will start limping away in 3, and he actually goes to sleep in 8. So, just come along this path. In here. And you see the irregular bubbles. That's the main way you can tell where he is if he's not moving around. You can see normal bubbles, but then there's these bubbles that are kind of going crazy. So it's a good way to find out where he is. So just give him a nice little wake-up gift. I did not appreciate that one bit. Over here, and if he's stunned in any way, then I've got some triple tags and get damage out of that. And he's gone. So it's a pretty easy fight, especially with him, I feel. Of course, again, this was low rank, and I'm using G rank equipment, so if you're on the same level he is, it's not going to be this quick. So that was only about 5 minutes or so. But, you know, there's not much more to the fight than what I showed you here, so just put those tips into practice, and I think you should have a pretty easy time with him. He's a pretty basic monster. So, I'm hoping to do a few more of these videos today. I'll upload those as well. If you like this, then please like or comment on it. And if you have any questions, ask them in the comments, or even better, you can visit my stream at twitch.tv/Grimlok24. And I stream mostly every night, so I'll have that link in the comments, or in the description. So, thank you very much, and I will see you later.